All right, what do I do here? This hat is made out of full leather. It cost me almost $300, and it improves my my abilities as a. Oh man, I gotta move that. Hold on. Oop. Can't do that. Nope. Nope. There we go. Where do I put this? I'll put it right here. There we go. Nice. All right. Where did I leave off? Here we go. I gotta figure out why the metal isn't showing up right. It's a do not replace material. Maybe if I switched it with something else. Element 1 shows up fine, I think. No, element 1 does not. Maybe I can switch this with maybe orange. O-R-A-N-G-E. N-G-E. Something like this. There we go. It's got an albedo map. Perfect. There we go. Let's go ahead and apply this and see what happens when we import this into the game. We've got a while before that happens. Be careful about using two hands, because if I try, I've got a cat on my lap. Oops. Alright, well that's just doing its thing. Hey, Newt. I was wondering when you'd get here. Yes, this hat improves my, it's a +5 to DMing. That's why I spent so much money on it. Make a move. I assume you were watching the TennoCon? Oh wow, that's an interesting take. All right. Oh, it did its thing. You weren't. Well, the TennoCon stream is currently live, and if you watch for a half hour, you get Loki Prime as long as your Twitch and your Warframe account is linked. Nightlife. I'm going to just port that over here. And you also get some sort of a gun blade. You only want Wisp Prime? I guess I'll let you know when Wisp Prime becomes a thing. Quadra VTEC from Cyberpunk. What would team would have it? I know about the vehicles from Cyberpunk, but the Quadra VTEC, I don't know what that is. I can't even use both hands to do this because I've got a cat on my lap and he gets like offended. I don't know. It's an invitation for people to send in an Acceleron design. If they don't, they don't. You know what I mean? We'll just figure out what to do just based off of the words, and we'll just start churning them out either way. Oh, is the poster vehicle? Interesting. I don't know which one that is. So it is orange. No. If you try and get on my keyboard again, I'm going to show you off to the camera. Yeah. Okay, so the Nightlife albedo for the metal is black, and that's why it's being upset, opaque. Metallic. Maybe we just turn the metallic way up. That just changes that. Probably gonna have to change the texture. I said I'd do this. I'm gonna pet your belly and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. No, you're not on a keyboard. You're not going on a keyboard. You can stay on my lap or you can stay off the desk. This is the reason why I can't get anything done. Not on my desk. What are you doing? I'm gonna set you on the couch. Yep. Twitch is gonna ban me for showing my pussy. Alright. Oh, car model chat. Oh yeah, that's cool. Are you coming back for more? You're allowed on my lap, but nothing else. He's going to the bed. Okay. So I want to swap out the orange with oh, nice. Nice, very nice. So let's swap this out with metal. Let's just do engine metal, since that apparently works. Just do engine metal for that, and then wish I could do engine metal with a cutout texture, but I know I can't. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and find the asset bundles for Nightlife. I'm going to take the Nightlife decals. Thanks. This was very expensive. Weed whackers get very warm. Oh yeah, wow. That does sound like... Okay, that's not what I want. Materials, no. We want metal. That's just the shade. This'll work. Alright, let's see if I can find some 2K metal. Yeah. Okay, what's a good site to get textures? Textures.com. You know, I probably should have thought of that. Crumpled rust, manhole cover. What do we got here? Quixel Bridge, huh? There's some cool stuff here. Metal wire fence. Red hot steel. Polished brass. Bronze patina. Polished copper. Tread plate. That's what this is called. Damascus steel. Ooh, that looks cool. Why don't we get some Damascus steel? I have an account for this, don't I? I bet I do. But I'm going to have to... Alright. Let's see if I have an account. Nope, not that one. Ah, so I do. Damascus steel. And so 15 credits every day. So why don't we there is yes, up to 1024. So I gotta get all the mats. So Damascus, that's what it is. You can't get them in 4K, but you can get them in asset bundles. Okay, merge, yes. Materials. Damascus steel. I'm going to copy that location. Grab the albedo. And that. And this. Okay. So now I just got to grab the albedo. Actually, I'm going to tile this. There's probably a tile function in paint.net. How am I still on Nightlife? Well, there's still things that don't work on it. And I also don't have a whole lot of dedicated time for working on models and stuff outside of this. I've got a lot else going on, mostly D&D. Place them next to each other manually. There's a better way to do this. Numbers don't work. These are big textures. There's 100% a way to tile these. I just don't want to figure it out. There we go. Actually, I'll just save over it. All right. Damascus. So I'm just going to go ahead and find the materials. Materials. Damascus steel. And I'm going to just shoobity boop. Right over here. And then yoink. And now I've got the material. Damascus albedo. Oops. Not there. Damascus albedo. So I'm going to set the metallic map to metallic. Normal map. Normal. And what's this? Roughness. I don't even know if it supports roughness maps. It doesn't. It doesn't actually. Oh, don't worry, I'll fix that with scaling. Tiling. XY. 2.2. Let's just have it 1-to-1. I just want to see what happens. Damascus metallic. That might be an issue. Nightlife. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste this. Actually, I'm just going to delete this layer and then save this as Nightlife raw. And then oh boy. Time to do a little bit of don't go over the transparent clone. It does look a little bit weird. So I've got bike texture and metal textured. Metal textured. Okay, so the metal textured is going to use a different one than the Nightlife decals. Nightlife decals are going to use this one. I don't know what this is. Texture paint. Actually, I'm just going to go into UV editing and just plop them right in there. All right. And I'm just going to export this over Nightlife. Night. All right, there we go. All right. And that is that. And now I'm gonna the metal shaded, metallic, Damascus metallic, Damascus normal, and that is it, I think. Let's see what this does. Let's actually change these though. Damascus albedo. I'm kind of digging it, honestly. Oh, Mr. Matt. The game Iron Harvest is based on his paintings. Ooh. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. So let's just go ahead and grab Nightlife and transplant it right into here. Oh, looks like the Warframe stream cut out. It's just like the image of the guy just like holding his head and then like a no stream sign thing. Still black. Why is it still black? Why is it that way? I'm also going to have to and then I'm going to have to fix that. And Tame Bears? Huh. It's an RTS set in 1920. Mechs, walking tanks. Oh, that's nice. That sounds like one of those paintings that I like with the pictures that they show in Slender the Arrival by like Blue Isle Studios. No, it's not because it's in the dark, and I know that because you can see all of the other textures, like this, for example. But, you know, just to humor you, I will put this bike somewhere very bright. I'm pretty sure it's not a light issue. That does look pretty cool, though. Be cooler if it were in the middle, though. But that one's for the Patreon Why is it not showing up? There's got to be some setting that I've missed. Mat 0. It's only when I use the do not replace material on that specifically. Light map parameters. Update when off screen. Maybe that. Let's try it. 5 and 2. What's material 2? The decals? Maybe I just need one of these. Let's give that a shot. Oops. Maybe it's the normal map. Well, no, because it didn't have a normal map at first. Like, it doesn't matter what I use for it. It's just like... Oi, oi, oi. Mono develop Unity. So, let's take a look here. Metal textured versus something like pin. One, you've got the rendering mode set to opaque. Gotcha. The shader is standard. Gotcha. The albedo is set. The metallic is 0. Then there's a smoothness map up here, but there's not a smoothness map down here. That's just for metallic. Actually, no, yeah, there is. All right, so there's a metallic slider and then a smoothness slider. Let's set the smoothness to 0.5. To 0.5. Set the smoothness to 0.5. All right, and then global illumination is real time. The tiling is the same. The normal map is 1 here. There's an emission map here. UV set, UVO, and then it's got specular and highlights. So let's see if smoothness did anything. The blackness is the main reason that I haven't released it yet. Once I get that solved, that's pretty much it. And then I'm just going to move on to fingers crossed, guys. All right. Nothing. It seems to be just like that specific material map. I have an idea. I'm going to rearrange the materials and then re-export. So I'm going to put this at the top. And then this right here. And then mesh, sort elements, material. All right, there we go. Now let's see what happens. This is just that part of the mesh. Because I've got backface culling turned on, so I would see if these were facing the wrong way, but they're not. Not being able to find a solution right away is a bit of a pain, I guess. But I mean, that's kind of the fun. If it was easy, then there wouldn't be much of a point in it. I wonder. What's going to happen here? Best I can do is deductive reasoning. Okay, so it's the metallic texture that seems to be causing the issues. But can I cause those same problems if I turn up the metallic on the tires? Maybe distance just really doesn't like metallic. So instead of the Damascus steel, why don't we try the engine metal? Teku McQueen to the roster. I don't know. I'm sure we can set some conditions. Okay, so the metal is showing up. But since it's do not replace, doesn't have any reflectiveness. Wait, no, that's just the sparkle. Nah, that's not tied to anything right now. Okay, now let's add some metallic to these wheels. It's white, and let's turn the metallic all the way up. Let's see what happens. People in the foreground make the paintings feel human. Well, that's an interesting perspective, making it feel just kind of alive and humane. Is the stream quality okay, by the way? Because I remember last time there were some issues with it, like streaming at like 720p. The wheels are just fine. It's not metallic. But there's an albedo map and they're recolorable. And when they're black, they're the same shade. So maybe it's just the black or blank albedo map that's causing the issue. So if it was white, if it had a white albedo map, then maybe that would solve it. See if we can use the Damascus steel here. Damascus albedo. And then we'll change the albedo to white. The metallic map. Let's see what that does. Stream quality is good but delayed. Well, I suppose I'll take that because I'd rather there be a little bit of a delay than it just be like really shitty. Yeah, I should probably invest in a better camera. I know exactly which one I'll use, actually. I've got some resources that will be very shortly at my disposal. Take my hand and she ended it all, broke her little bones on the boulders below, and as she secretly said, you can tell exactly how much lag there is actually by looking at those messages up there. When those pop up, that's when I see them. So they're sent like exactly when you send them, but the amount of time it takes between when you hit enter and when you see those is the delay. Ooh, it is just the albedo map. They just need an albedo map. Okay, this is progress. This is progress. The Damascus. So this is first one is got to be Nightlife decals. Nightlife raw actually. And then the metal, the second one. What do I have here? La 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 la. So black tire. That's the second one, and then the third one is pin. And the one after that is blue glass. One after that, glass is and then last is Damascus. Maybe. I'll try that and then I'll go back to white if I still have issues. And then we want to do that. Number 2 was sparkle, but now we want that to be 0. And which one would I be? I'd be changing the color here. Why not? Element 4. And I'm just going to be changing the metallic of these tires. I'm going to be changing it to opaque. Let's take a look. 20-second delay. That's not horrible. Sorry, I just have the song by Serge Tankian stuck in my head. I've been playing it on Beat Saber every few days. It's catchy. It is catchy. Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? We could come up with some conditions, but there has to be some sort of a If somebody champions themselves and runs in the next tournament on the Acceleron team and then wins, I'll do it. I'll include him with the roster officially. I'll even go through and like add wings and stuff. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a shot. Let's give it a try. Options, and let's go cheats, and let's go motorcycle mode, and then give this a shot here. Damascus steel is like a specific type of steel. This is almost right. Almost exactly right. Although I want the metal to be a little bit shinier. I just got to make this metal a little bit more reflective. And then that is all I want. Well, that front tire is a little bit... How can I change that? I suppose I could add the entire front. How does a bike normally turn? I know what I should do. Gotta add the back here so that it like bounces along with it. Okay, so I've got to add both the front and the back. But how do I deal with the turning? How is this supposed to turn? Okay, so the caliper has to be added as a part of the wheel because those can't be straight. So that has to be corrected, and then I have to add those together, but then when it turns, how does it turn? I got an idea. So I'm going to just go ahead and take these and then separate it. Then take this. So this, and this. J. There we go. Yeah, no, that wasn't live streamed. I'll just go back to using the engine metal now that I know that it's just the albedo map that's messing with it. Alright, so I'm just going to apply the subdivision. Oh! I'm going to apply the mirror. And then also apply this mirror. J. Whoops, I don't know what I did. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and whoops, that's not it. There we go. All right, let's see what we got here. Uh-oh. Oh no. I think it needs a moment. Okay, that part's done. Okay, so I just need to find the Nightlife wheels. Oh, they got split into meshes, of course. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take these parts, separate it, apply the subdivision, and then rejoin. And do the same here. There we go. So I'm just going to get rid of orange, just going to get rid of bike texture, glass, emissive, black, and that'll do it. Get rid of orange, bike texture, black, glass, emissive, and metal textured. And so this now has 4. The back one. Nightlife decals. Hey, Damascus metallic. Normal. And I'm actually going to increase that right there. Is there a detail? Roughness, perhaps? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Right. 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 Forgot a very important part. Got to apply all the modifiers. I actually caught this one before I imported it. Proud of myself. How many materials does this back caliper have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 4 then, I guess? Just 3. Okay. Orange.matte, that's the one. And then I've got to make sure that this tire is set, this tire set up right, I'm sure. That caliper, however, I need one more of these. 2. Front caliper as well. give that a shot. Okay, the materials seem to be sticking, except for the metal. Textured, which is not. I'm going to move that down a little bit. But I like that a lot better. The wheel calipers turn with the car. I like that. Next step is to get those headlights in. So let's go ahead and just try moving everything except for the tires down. To local, global. Let's give that a shot, and then I'm going to go ahead and go metal textured. I'll just swap out the metallic map and turn metallic to none and see what happens. Or no, wait, it was the albedo map, wasn't it? Just the fact that they didn't have an albedo map. I just thought it looked cool. I literally just assigned it randomly. Because on Steam, my username is like -omega-, but it's just the omega symbol. Not even an actual word. I just thought it looked cool, and so I went with it. That brings us to now. Make a move. Okay. All right. And the tailpipe is readable. Everything's readable, and it is actually decent. It's actually okay. So the craft work? When you say craft work, ooh, that's almost perfect. It's pivoting like right at the front. However, it's still turning. Okay, I think I can fix that. I think I can fix that by just moving the whole thing up. Kraftwerk is a band? There's Kraftwerk in the background. I don't know. There's metal screeching. Oh, those are church bells. I live near a Catholic church. And they ring their bells sometimes. So it wasn't quite what you thought it was. Make a move. I've made up my mind. Time is moving on. Make a move. I've made up my mind. Do you understand? It's all in your hands. Alright, let's see what this does. Okay, so I like. That's much better. Kind of an actual turn. If there were a way I could get it to not turn, that would actually be ideal. If there's a way to get it to spin, but not to turn. I think I know exactly how. I know exactly how. Yes. Yes. All I gotta do is copy this into here. And then delete that. And then I just have to sort out those metal materials, and then we'll be good. And then I could just churn out both of these versions and be okay with them. I've made up my mind. Time is running out. Make a move. I've made up my mind. Do you understand? It's all in your hands. I always knew there was something bugging me about the way the wheels were. Finally. That's not gonna work. That'll work for the other version, but not for this one. So close, yet so far away. Well, let's see. Ooh, this is probably just going to produce an error. But worth a try. I bet it doesn't even load. Because you can't have two tire objects. If you could, that would cause all sorts of problems. Newt's clocking out. We'll see ya. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Let's see. Oh. Maybe it's just going to be Spectrum. Ah, the first one doesn't turn. You can have only have one active tire object. It's almost worth it. Almost worth it. Just to have it not turn. It was turning before. And that was a problem. I'll just have it like this. I'd say this is probably the better of the two solutions. I'd rather have it not turn side to side or spin than have it spin but also Why is it doing that? That is better. I kind of like that, but why is it doing that? Interesting. Alright, well, I'm just going to fix the metal and then export this bad boy. Oh yeah, life goes on. Long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, life goes on. Long after the thrill of living is gone, long gone. Doom, 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 doom. Alright, and if this looks good, then I'm just going to go ahead and call that. But I still need to do one thing, and that is to double side my stuff over here. I need to just select, select this, and then this, and then use a thickness modifier on it. I'm not okay with this. Why is it that? Why is it just that? I know exactly what to do here. I know exactly what to do. So I've got to take this, and I've got to take the middle. Select. And then it's got to be on the same UV map as the decals. But it just has to be where there aren't any others. Yes. Doesn't need blue. Or red, technically. Just metal textured metal and orange. Select. Smaller. All I gotta do is assign it. Yeah. And all I gotta do is assign this. And then I just get rid of that. And I just get rid of that. And I swap this down. And then go to Mesh, Sort Elements, Material. export FBX. Yes, good. And then just smart UV project. And then just shrink that down to a more manageable size, 0.25. Right here. And then get rid of the metal texture there. Isn't the metal texture sticking to here? Why is it so... Tiling. Let's set the tiling to 3. Let's set the tiling to 3 here as well. Oh, looks like it already is. Do I know any dad jokes? Yes, but also no. I make them all the time, but it's usually just situations that call for stupid puns, where I make stupid puns. I mean, I wear cargo pants all the time. This will be easy to import 2 versions because I don't have to make very many changes, except for the materials. That's really it, though. Still going. 5 years and 4 inches. Well, I mean, I could have called it finished a while ago, but there's just a lot of small details that I have to get right. I have to get the materials right. I have to get the positioning right. I've got to play test it a whole bunch. I mean, I could just release it, but that's not what I do. I'm probably going to be able to finish and release it this stream, and then it'll be on to something else. Who knows? Because I've still got this month 2 more Saturdays to stream on before Alright. Hope this will be good. Ah, not good. Well, I mean, that is good, actually. The fact that the decals come through on top, that is good. I just need to have to figure out how to get the metal texture to show up right. It shows up as completely matte. No reflectiveness whatsoever. Maybe I'll just try the white. See if that works. Okay. So engine metal is mostly different from... What's another good material here? So that interacts with the light correctly. So the decals work right, so I need to compare it to the decals right here. Alpha cutoff is 0.5 because it's cut out. I see, alright. And then you've got the engine metal normal map. Maybe it's just that it has a normal map, because this one does not. Let's try taking that off. Let's try turning the metallic down. Metallic's all the way down, and there's no normal map, and the source is metallic alpha. And that's it. Let's try that. All right. Alright, well, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the loo. I'm back. How much did I pay for the hat? Almost $300. There we go. Much better. I think it's ready, you guys. I think it's ready. This is like full leather. Look at this. This thing is fantastic. This thing may outlive me. Okay. So, next step. Fill. Grid fill. No. Beautify faces. No. Solidify faces? This is tougher than I thought. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oops. So I've got to edge loop this guy. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Select this edge here. Like this edge. I don't like that one. Alright, and then I select there, and not that, and that. 2, 3, 4. Good fill. They're not connected by a wire or boundary edge? I thought they were. Oh no, I've got it. I see. So I gotta go EX. And then EX. And then, yep, just like that. You can submit a model. That makes things easier, actually. I have a staff already, actually. I just figured drawings would be easier because they're, I mean, it's a lower barrier to entry. But if you want to do models, that's great. Screw it. I'm gonna go the cheap way. Weird. The vertices are connected. But the rest of it wasn't. Solidify. Alright, that makes my job easier. Oh, drawings for the Acceleron vehicle contest. So if you want to make a concept sketch of an Acceleron vehicle, then you can submit that in the Discord server right here. There's a channel for it. So you just post the image there, and then me, Newt, and Axel work together knocking out these models, and then we import them into Distance, and these are like winner rewards for the tournaments, like a champion circle sort of thing. What did who buy? Oh, a hat? I bought a hat. The hat I'm wearing, I bought it. I paid a lot for it. Yeah, I think it looks good too. I think it was worth the money. This is a lifelong purchase right here. So really, I mean... Yes, I paid 300 American dollars. Good fill. Nice. Oop, oop. All right, what do we got over here? Bike texture, great. Okay, that's that. It's solid. Now I'm going to go ahead and select everything else. Export it one last time. I look very wise. I'm wise in the ways of importing cars into distance. That's close enough. Yeah, that's close enough. Ah, there's one thing I forgot. So position. Transform. Lovely. Let's actually put this where the body is. I'm going to copy component and then just paste. And then replace this. And then also replace this. And then also replace this. And then I'm just going to grab the headlights off. Slap them right there. And then, bam. I think we're donezo. Two front ends. Let's take a look. Oh. I don't think I have anything left on auto. Oh, I do. I've got the exposure left on auto. There we go. Perfect. I think -5 probably fits a little bit better than -4 or -6. That's why it's changing the brightness and stuff. Ah, beautiful. I'd say this is good. I don't see any problems with it, do you? No issues whatsoever. Alright, so this, I'm just going to go ahead and name it Making you the driver. I'm gonna need a model of that. Show an explorer. Come on, show me. I'm going to do a lot of things differently here. First, I'm going to change all of these. Actually, first I'm going to... Alright, there we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and put these over here so that it turns, and I'm going to go ahead and give back engine metal its metallic. And I'm just going to actually just get rid of all of these and reassign materials. So that I'm just going to keep default material. So this one I want to be car paint. I should have probably done both at the same time. And then these two I will sort out later. Okay, so element 0, I've got set to a sparkle. Element 4, I want to be transparent glow. Element 2, I'm going to keep. Element 1, I need to be car paint. Oops. Element 2, keep. Element 3 is actually transparent glow. Element 3 here. And then I'm just going to switch this to 0.5. That I'm keeping, that I'm keeping, that I'm keeping. So that's it for this guy. That's it for this guy. So, car paint. Yep, that's it. So for this guy, orange should be car paint, and that should be regular. So, car paint, and that's it. So, car paint, that's it. right, getting it in right under the wire. Am I staying cool?
I'm always cool, my friend.
Oh yeah. I'm on the lowest floor. I'm like below ground level, so it's nice and cool. Let's see what we got. Ooh, whoa, what's this? It spins. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh, almost. You're almost right in the cockpit. Alright, now let me test the recoloring. Glow. And then sparkle. Nice. I gotta move both of those. Actually, not both of them, just that one. A little bit more to the right. Oops. 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 Probably a little bit more than that, actually. Alright, I'm gonna do one thing here. UV editing. Great. Alright. Let's grab that. Grab that. Just gonna do the old swapperoonie. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed this is it. I just gotta get those wheels into position. Still a little bit more, I feel. Actually, that's almost spot on. There's only one thing. And that's that the... Okay. I gotta give material 6. Oops. That's 6 car paint. And this would be matte 2. Alright. Alright.
Still nothing. It's the last issue I gotta fix. Otherwise, I'm in the clear. I want this thing to have wings too, but that's easy. All I gotta do is grab the Teku wings off of some other car. Oh well, I'll deal with this later. I am just going to go ahead and quickly upload the working motorcycle mode Nightlife to the drive. Alright, there it is. Motorcycle mode Nightlife is up and on the drive. Feel free to grab it whenever you want, and I'll have a Patreon exclusive center Nightlife model ready for download on the Patreon just as soon as I can get the cutout textures working. But in the meantime, I'll post the blend files. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all next Saturday.